What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Bros Talking, the weekly show where two brothers get together and we talk about whatever the heck we want to talk about. My name is Ethan, and as always, I am joined by that man to my left on the right. That's Nick.
Here I am. What's going on, everybody?
What's up, man? How are you doing? How has 2021 been treating you so far?
Not gonna lie. 2020 walking out the door was a huge weight off my shoulders. I don't know why. It just obviously because 2020 sucked, but not gonna lie, 2021 hasn't been much better. Obviously, it has that optimism feel to it. Like, okay, something good has to happen this year because last year was just so bad. But so far, 2021 not living up to its name.
Yeah, it feels like December 36th. 2020 right now.
Yeah.
Which
it does.
I mean, I feel like was kind of already guaranteed to happen. I didn't feel like January 1st, 2021 something was going to, snap and then I was going to feel so much better about everything in my life, but
right, you saw all those memes that were just like, oh, like 2021, like everything's good, like it's all going to change, and then obviously no, it's not. It's the typical new year, new me kind of thing where nope. New year, same douchebag, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, so. Exactly. Yeah, it's so far has been more of the same for me as well. I've just been hanging out, just chilling, Yep,
same. Nothing's really changed for me either. I started watching some new stuff, listening to some new music, and trying to change it up a bit, because it's been kind of dull.
What are you watching though?
Not good. So I watched The Wilds on Amazon Prime. It was fantastic. 10 episodes long. I think it's 10 episodes. Each episode is an hour long, so it could take up some time if you're looking for something to watch. That was a suggestion by one of our listeners.
Hey, there you go.
It's did you read Lord of the Flies?
Yeah,
in high school.
I love Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. So it reminded me a lot of that, mixed in with Cabin in the Woods.
I've never seen Cabin in the Woods.
Really?
No. Is it good?
We should have watched. Yeah, we should have watched that around Halloween. I love Cabin in the Woods.
I mean, I feel like I could also just watch Cabin in the Woods whenever I want.
You can, but it hits differently around Halloween time.
So
therefore, I think The Wilds is cool because you can. I don't know. You can get into it in one episode, or it could take a couple episodes, but it's pretty good. I don't even want to give the premise to you because I feel like I just did a solid job at it by saying it's Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoyed Lord of the Flies. It was one of my favorite books that we read in school. Yeah, so that means I probably like it.
Yep. So 10 episodes long. Each episode's an hour long. So it took me this long weekend to watch it, and it was awesome.
One of the main reasons why I resonated with Lord of the Flies is because one of the characters has asthma.
Yes.
They called it asthma instead of asthma. And so for like 3 months while we were reading that book in high school, people would refer to my asthma as asthma.
That's cool.
Yep. And then
fun little histoy lesson about your asthma.
Yeah, and then that joke got real old real quick, and it was just not funny anymore.
I can imagine. I also started watching History of Curse Words on Netflix.
Oh, is that with Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage. Yeah,
I don't know why I just said Nicolas Cage like in a British accent. Nicolas Cage? Was that
Nicolas Cage? Yeah, he does a jolly good job.
No, I wanted to watch that because it just looks fucking ridiculous, especially with the fact that Nicolas Cage is like the host.
Yeah, so they're each 20-minute episodes about like each curse word. So the first episode is about fuck. The next one's about shit, and it's awesome. It's so funny. And actually, like, this is one of the first times that I can like genuinely say that I very much enjoy Nick Cage.
Really, I mean, I love Nick Cage, man.
No, I like him too, but like, there's movies in there where you're kind of like you have to tolerate him, or you're like, all right, he was somewhat good in that, but like, I love him in the show. Like, he's awesome.
What Nicolas Cage movies do you feel like you have to tolerate him in?
Ghost Rider or whatever the fuck that movie was. I didn't like him in that. I didn't like that movie.
Yeah, it was a bad movie. It's a shame because the Ghost Rider character is really fucking cool. But
yeah, Con Air. I like the movie. The premise of the movie is cool. I like Nicolas Cage well enough in it, but I feel like I had to tolerate his stupid ass accent in that movie.
I've never watched that movie. I've just seen like clips of it. It just looks so dumb. It looks so dumb.
Yeah. What else?
I mean, he was good in
Face
National
Off.
Treasure.
He was decent in National Treasure. I haven't seen it in a while.
I haven't either. I honestly, when I was asking you that question, I couldn't think of Nicolas Cage movies besides Ghost Rider.
So my friend Dan is adamant, like we'll go to his grave saying that Nicolas Cage is the best American-born actor that ever lived.
No, I'm gonna say no. But if you give me 1 second, I'm going to just pull up a list of American-born actors, and we're just gonna get to the bottom of this right now.
So right away I say Tom Hanks or Leonardo DiCaprio. Like they're already right there. That's two actors already that are better than Nicolas Cage, American-born.
John Travolta. Oh wait, no.
He's
Sorry.
in
Sorry. Hold on. This is just the cast. This is just the cast of American-born.
Oh, no,
I typed in American-born actors, and it says American-born cast. So, give me a sec.
I was gonna say.
I don't.
You were gonna start off with John Travolta.
I mean, he was the first one that was listed. Fuck. All right. Here's an article from 2012 from comicbook.news. The 10 best American-born actors. Jeff Bridges.
What really? I guarantee Nicolas Cage is not on that top 10.
All right, Jeff Bridges is number 10. Number 9 is Brad Pitt. You putting Brad Pitt at number 9? Fuck, man, this has got to be a good list. If number 9 is Brad Pitt and number 8 is Leo.
Sheesh. Nicolas Cage better not be up there.
Number 7 is Matt Damon. Number 6 is Denzel Washington.
Yep, agreed.
Number 5 is Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Okay.
Number 4 is Edward Norton.
Above Brad Pitt?
I guess
Come
so.
on.
Number 3 is Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Number 2 is Robert Downey Jr.
This is an Avenger fan that made
And number 1 is Johnny Depp.
What? Okay, but yeah, okay. All 10 of those are better than
I'm going back up to the top, saying if this
Where's
is,
Tom Hanks?
I don't know. I was looking to see if there was like a in no particular order type thing, but
Is Tom Hanks not American-born?
not appearing on this list are notables: Tom Hanks, Kevin Spacey, John Travolta, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, John Malkovich, and Jack Nicholson. Oh, did I touch a nerve? I believe that you all know where to send your compliments, is what that person says. Fuck this article. They're so wrong. Fuck that.
Tom Hanks. Jeffrey Hanks is an American actor, filmmaker, and comedian. So if him not being on that list,
he was in the honorable mentions.
Oh, I didn't hear them. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He was the first one in the honorable mentions.
Okay.
But like that list is not great. I don't know how you have Edward Norton over Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Johnny Depp as your number 1. What is this?
After I saw that, I was like, this can't be in like a particular order. This must be just like random. Like this list is in no particular, but it was apparently. So
that's a guy trying to troll.
I don't know if it was. Maybe he's just a huge Captain Jack Sparrow fan.
Maybe.
You never know. Nick, I have another question for you.
Okay.
After moving on from American-born actors, so the other day, I went and got Wendy's because our lovely mother got us Wendy's gift cards for Christmas.
I still have yet to use mine.
So I went and got a Baconator, a 6-piece nugget, and a strawberry lemonade.
Mm-hmm. Remind me to ask you how Weight Watchers is going after this.
We will. I want to talk about that in a second too. But so I was eating my Wendy's, and I was thinking, is there another source of like entertainment or something like food where if you don't pay for it, it tastes better? You know what I mean? You know how food, if you don't pay for it and if you don't cook it, it just automatically tastes better?
Yeah, kinda. So
is there anything else in the world like that? No, I enjoy the food that I cook, but like it's a labor, man. Like if I'll be in there like for 40 minutes making food, and then 20 minutes later my food's gone because I ate it so fast. Like, it's not as fun as not having to prepare my own food and not even having to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yes.
Is there anything else in the world that's like that? I don't think there is. There's nothing else that's more satisfying than eating food that you didn't cook or pay for. He's stumped.
I mean, my mind's going down like the dirty route, and I don't think that's necessarily like comparative.
No, I don't want to go down the dirty route. This is a SFW podcast.
Since when?
Even though I've said the F word like several times already today, and we'll continue to.
I don't know. There's got to be some sort of giant satisfaction when your team wins a championship of some sort.
Yeah, but you worked for that. Like it's like
But
it's like a lazy
didn't.
satisfaction. You know what I mean?
That's okay. I get it because I guess if you're like indulged in the team the entire year, that takes some effort. I guess. So I guess I get what you're saying, and maybe you're right. Maybe free food and like a free dinner is the only satisfaction that you ever get in your life.
Free food is
the only true satisfaction.
Yeah, I mean that's basically how it goes. That's how it goes right there. Is the free food is the only satisfaction you'll ever feel in your entire life.
That's the way the news goes. Talk to you guys next week.
Yeah. This has been life lessons with Bros Talking. If you're paying for your food or if you're making it yourself, you're not living life right.
You're doing life wrong.
But going back to what you said,
live off of gift cards.
Going back to what you said about Weight Watchers. So I was gonna introduce a new topic this week. But I was, to my dismay, found out that only Fast and Furious 1 and 2 and Hobbs and Shaw are on Hobbs and Haw are on HBO Max, and the rest I would have to rent. So I'd have to rent 3, Tokyo Drift, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 to watch them. I was going to introduce a fast minute where you time me, and I could give a 1-minute review about the Fast and Furious movie I watched.
I mean, we could still do that.
We could. But I'm not. I just don't want to pay for the. I just don't want to pay for it. I just don't want to pay $3.99 to rent each Fast and Furious movie.
I guess that's fair.
But I was thinking, I don't know how long I would keep it up because we introduce weekly topics every now and then they all just kind of fade to the background. Shout out to hashtag of the week and to Weight Watchers.
And Weight Watchers is the biggest one. You kind of fell off. It's your responsibility to talk about it.
No, I wanted you to keep bringing the responsibility was not on me. It was on everybody to keep at me, and nobody has kept at me. So, except for one person, and that person knows who she is.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to that one person.
Mm-hmm. So,
sorry.
How'd it go?
What are you talking about? Weight Watchers?
Yeah. How did it end up for you? You wanted to lose
not
10
well.
pounds you wanted to. I think you started the week before Thanksgiving, and you wanted to lose 10 pounds before Christmas.
I know.
You decided.
You
decided that you needed to go through an extreme weight loss. Not really an extreme, just a pretty big weight loss during the holiday season.
Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough go of it. I didn't hit my goal. I did not hit my goal of 10 pounds. I came close at one point. I think I was down like 5, but that's also because or 6 at one point, I think. But I fluctuate. Like I'll gain a pound here, I'll lose a pound here. So I don't think I was ever gonna hit it in the way that I wanted to hit it.
Yeah, I fluctuate a lot too, which is why I started only weighing myself once a week. Because I'd weigh myself on a Monday, and by Wednesday I was up 4 pounds, and I weighed myself on a Friday and I was down 3. I didn't change anything, and I was just losing weight like crazy. So I only weigh myself once a week now, just to make sure I'm staying within the spectrum that I wanna. I think I'm gonna start doing that too. I want to start doing that, and I want you guys to hold me accountable. No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna start a program called Weight Watchers. Tiff got me this thing for my Switch, which I've unfortunately only used once so far. But want to use it more often. I was thinking about using it tonight. I was thinking about using it tonight. It's like a workout game. That's half the battle.
Yeah, well, it's a workout video game. So it's set up like a video game, but you're fucking running in place and doing crunches and shit. And it's really fucking intense. And it's really dope. And I really enjoyed the one time that I used it. I think I'm just scared to go back because I know I need to do it more often. You know that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Maybe do it when no one else is home, so there's no
Uh,
judgment.
I can, yeah. That's what I want to do because, like, when Tiff gets home, she's hanging out on the couch, and I don't want to stand in front of her and work out hogging the TV
And
while she's, just sitting
yeah,
there watching me. But we'll see. I'll get there. I want to. Now my new goal is is 15 pounds by next week. That's all. That's all it is. 15 pounds. No, my new goal would be 15
I don't have
pounds.
a number for a liposuction.
Um,
Liposuction.
my new goal was 15 pounds by March. So I gives me a month, basically 2 months to lose 15 pounds. I think I could do that. I think that's reasonable. What do you think? You think that's right?
You might want to lower it to 10.
But
Just because,
I couldn't do 10 in a month. Do you think I could do 15 in 2?
well, that's the thing. You couldn't do 10 in a month. You think you could do 10 in 2. That's what you should really be going for.
Yeah, all right. I'll lower it to 10. You heard it here first,
All right.
folks. 10 pounds by the end of by the beginning of
Yeah,
March. I forgot my
start,
mouth
your,
was in.
start yourself on a small goal. Once you hit that goal, just keep going. If you get it right, just keep going and see how much you could lose.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. We'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, just a little bit of housekeeping for everybody. You can catch the show usually every single Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. If you want to be part of the show, head over to brostalkingpod.com where you can submit your questions, your comments, your concerns, your feedback of any kind. You can also head over to brostalkingpod.com/shop where we have a bunch of new merch up, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, and coffee mugs. I forgot what else we put up there. Shout out to everybody who's bought merch. Y'all are awesome, and we appreciate you.
Very much appreciated.
You can also follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Twitter. You can like us on Facebook, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is crazy because right now we are filming a video-ish episode where we are going to clip out some stuff and throw it on YouTube, and we have this really cool looking overlay, and you can see our faces, so we're going to, put some episodes on YouTube. We're going to put the episodes that we record now on YouTube, which is another way to get our content.
I dressed up for the occasion.
You did. You're wearing a New York Islanders sweatshirt
and my Yankee hat,
while I am wearing a nice little long sleeve 3-button thing and a Panthers hat.
But it's backwards, so we can't tell.
Yeah. But anyway, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you are automatically entered into a giveaway where once we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, we are giving away free merch. So go over and click that button. It doesn't cost you a thing to do. So
sure doesn't. It's free 99.
Free 99.
So you want to talk about some breaking news that really isn't too much breaking news as it is just celebrity news?
Sure.
You saw Kim and Kanye West are getting a big old D.
I don't think people who get divorced call it they're getting a big old D, but I mean...
I wanted to start a new trend, but if that's not going to stick, I guess I could just say that they're getting divorced.
Hashtag of the week, hashtag Kanye's big old D.
Kim and Kanye's big D. But did you see the rumor going around that the reason Kim wanted the divorce is because Kanye cheated on her with Jeffree Star?
No, that can't be real. That's not real.
That's what I said. I said it can't be real, but it's a rumor, so you never know.
No, I think I know. I think that I know, and that's not a real thing. That's how I'm putting it, at least. I feel like that would be.
So apparently, Kim's already out with someone. I forget his name. Hold on, I'm googling it real quick.
Kim's already dating someone else?
Yeah.
She moves fast, man.
The guy from CNN. He cried.
Anderson Cooper?
No, that would be hilarious. No, he cried online after Biden won on CNN. Fuck.
Anderson Cooper?
No.
It's a news personality from CNN?
Yeah.
Who is Kim dating? That's what I'm googling right now. Van Jones?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes. Van Jones. I'm so upset I couldn't think of that.
Interesting. I don't think that's
I
real. I don't think that's a real thing.
I believe that one more than I believe Kanye and Jeffree Star.
Well, yeah. Kanye and
But
Jeffree Star is
yeah,
almost as believable as Kim Kardashian and Anderson Cooper.
that's the one I want out of all this to happen is Anderson Cooper to just start dating Kim Kardashian.
I'm pretty sure Anderson Cooper's happily married, isn't he?
He is.
Well, so is so are Kim and Kanye, and they're not happily married anymore.
They were happily married, yes. Although after New Year's, I'm not so sure that Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper aren't married because they were awesome together. They were so much fun.
The
I
video
we
of a video of Anderson Cooper laughing is just one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
so funny. And Andy Cohen asking if we wanted to trip acid. Not asking, basically saying, "Hey, we're tripping acid.
We're tripping
after
acid
this."
tonight. We're going back to my place and we're gonna trip on some acid.
Yeah. That's the Anderson Cooper I know and love. Not the Anderson Cooper that dates Kim Kardashian.
I mean, let him live his life. That's what I say.
I guess. How did this turn into a let Anderson Cooper date Kim
Hashtag
conversation?
Hashtag let Anderson Cooper date Kim Kardashian. Get it trending. Let's go.
But yeah, that was my late and breaking news.
I
know
don't.
it's
Yeah.
not, it's not late nor breaking.
No, I don't. I don't think so.
I just feel it was necessary to talk about.
Speaking of New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve. What's the word I'm looking for? Antics. Joel McHale and Ken Jeong's New Year's Eve celebration sucked.
Yeah, it was terrible. That's what we ended up watching for whatever reason.
You wanted to watch it.
I think I watched a total of 4 seconds of it.
Yeah, we watched the countdown, and then we went back to playing Sorry.
Yep.
But I will stand by my statement that I've made several times that I don't think Joel McHale is funny.
I don't find him funny outside of Community, and even in Community, he's one of the worst characters.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's funny at all. I don't really think he's funny at all.
You won't get any pushback from me on that. The Joel McHale slander.
I don't even think Ken Jeong is that funny. He was funny in Hangover, the first one, and there was something else that he was in that he was very funny. Oh, he was really funny in Role Models.
Role Models, Step Brothers. He was in Step Brothers.
Yes, and he's also good in Community, but I've only seen like 6 episodes of Community.
He's good in the first 2 seasons, and then it just gets weird. He's also of Avengers Endgame fame.
Who?
He's the security guard, where the storage unit where Scott Lang comes out of the van.
Oh.
He's the security guard.
Is he now?
Mm-hmm.
Is he now? I haven't seen Avengers Endgame in a very long time.
I actually, for whatever reason, I know the reason. I watched Infinity War and Endgame yesterday.
That just seems
Monday,
like a daunting task to me.
So, I on Sunday for instead of watching the Eagles Redskins, I watched Endgame on TNT. But with all the commercials and me being tired and it being a Sunday, I cut it early and went to bed. And then Monday night, Infinity War was on TNT, and I watched it, and the same thing happened. So then Tuesday, I watched Infinity War where I left off to the end, and then Endgame, I started it where I left off on TNT and watched it to the end. So it was only about 2 hours worth of Avengers, even though it was Endgame and Infinity War.
Man, I have so many things that I want to like watch/rewatch this year that I just don't think I'm good. I think like I'm looking at a list in my mind, and like the MCU's on there, but that's like that's just such a, like I said, daunting task. I don't think I could ever do it.
It's really not though, because they're so enjoyable. Like they just pass the time very very nicely. Although this was my first time watching since Chadwick Boseman passed, and let me tell you, that shit hit hard.
Yeah,
when Chinchilla showed up. It was bad.
Yeah,
it hit hard.
That doesn't sound like fun. But no, so this year, my big goal for this year is to watch all the Fast and Furious movies before 9 comes out, which I think is in May or April.
I think at the end of April, I believe.
So I want to watch that Fast and Furious. I want to watch all the Mission Impossible movies for some reason. Speaking of which, is Tom Cruise American born? Yeah, I think he is, right?
I think he is too, yeah.
He should have been on the list too. He's above Nicolas Cage. He's a crazy
We
person,
might have
but
we might have to get Dan on for the segment and just talk about American-born actors.
yeah,
Just because
and
we need to own him on this one because he's not.
I want to get down
He's
to his psyche. Like, why the heck does he think Nicolas Cage is the best American-born actor? It's just such a that's a statement, man. That's a statement that nobody
sure
should
is.
ever have to make.
We had arguments about it, and I got to the point where I just started laughing because I couldn't argue with him because he was so like adamant about
So
it.
passionate,
Yeah.
passionate about Nicolas Cage.
Yep. We have a holiday picture, a bunch of us together, and he's wearing a Nicolas Cage shirt. Like Nicolas Cage is the shirt; it's his face.
Is it like the meme of Nicolas Cage? What
No,
meme
it's
is
just
that? Or is it just
it's just Nicolas Cage's face is the shirt.
interesting? Anyway, I want to watch Mission Impossible series for some strange reason. Well, I said Fast and Furious. I want to watch the MCU again for some reason. Like, there's a bunch of movie franchises that I'm just like, I need to rewatch all this stuff. And like one of them, the one that isn't on my list is Star Wars because I watched Star Wars.
Because
all of Star Wars last year.
Star Wars is so easy to rewatch, and like
Yeah,
it happens often. Usually around May 4th.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching the entire Star Wars saga.
Only Star Wars movies I think I didn't watch in the year of 2020 was Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. I watched the rest of them. I watched every single one besides those two.
You're good not watching those.
Yeah, I don't really think I ever really need to watch those movies again. Well, that's not true. I'll watch Attack of the Clones. I don't need to watch Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Neither one are really good at all. It's just a waste of time if you got literally nothing else to do. Might as well watch those.
The Kenobi series starts filming this week, I think, or this month. I don't remember which one it was that I saw.
So we're looking at a 2022 late release date, probably like October 2022.
I know that Ewan McGregor doesn't start filming until like March, so they're doing like pre-production, like location filming. So I doubt that they'll actually do anything substantial until like April.
Yeah,
which would probably lead it into being like a late 2022 release.
Yeah, are they doing the same kind of thing Mandalorian's doing, where they're doing a lot of stuff in studio?
Yeah, I think the way that all the Star Wars shows are being filmed is basically how The Mandalorian's filmed, which if you haven't watched the making of The Mandalorian, it's really fucking interesting how they do it. Mm-hmm. Where it's like a studio that has like a spinning CGI wall and it just looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to take a little bit of a puff there.
Got excited talking about Star Wars.
Again. Yep, that's that.
So I didn't ask you. Have you been watching anything?
Ooh, no. I've been watching The Fosters. That's really it.
Still?
Yeah, we're almost done. So, we're almost done. I think we're gonna have 1 or 2 episodes left in season 4, and then there's season 5. So we're almost done. There's 20 episodes per season. 20 episodes per season, and they're all 45 minutes long.
That's nuts.
That's insane. You don't see that from a TV show that often. If you get 20 to 22 episode seasons, they're usually like 30 minutes or less.
Yeah. Yep.
Like The Office was like that. Except The Office was also 40 minutes, wasn't it?
No.
It wasn't?
No, 20 to 22 minutes.
Bronco just sneezed and I heard him.
I did.
But yeah, we're watching The Fosters. We're almost done with that, and I think we'll probably move on to the spin-off show of The Fosters, which I've already seen a decent amount of the episodes with, but season 3 comes back in February, so we'll probably watch that.
Is it a network show?
Yeah.
Or is it going to go right
it's on
streaming?
It's on Freeform, which used to be ABC Family.
Yep.
But other than that, no, I haven't really been watching much. I wanted to watch Fast and Furious and didn't do it. Next week I will watch, or before next episode, I will watch and write a 1-minute review of the first Fast and Furious movie.
I'll make sure to time you.
The thing is, I think I said this last week. I'm not looking forward to watching Fast and Furious 1.
Because of how grounded it is compared to the others?
I want to get to The Rock. I want to get to The Rock throwing people off buildings and Vin Diesel driving off cliffs. That's what I want to watch.
Well,
I don't.
they go from like stealing VCRs to straight up stealing countries.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't.
it's
I
like,
don't want to watch the street race and Paul Walker. You know what I mean?
well, you got to suffer through that.
But also, I know that a lot of people really like Fast and Furious 1 compared to the rest of them too. So I'll have my full thoughts next week. My full 1 minute thoughts next week. The Fast and Furious minute. I need a name for that segment.
I'll try to think of something too.
2 bros, 2 Fast and Furious.
No, because I'm not doing anything with it.
1 bro, 1 minute. Fast and Furious style. 2 fast, 2 furious.
The fastest and furious minute.
That's terrible. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
It didn't flow off the tongue.
No, it really didn't. I don't know if do you get super motivated when you see people I don't know how many podcasts or groups you follow, but when they go I'm a huge Kind of Funny fan. If anyone doesn't know what Kind of Funny is, it's a group of people that basically do this and just podcast all the time. And they did their 1 year live stream or their 6 year anniversary live stream on Monday the 4th, and announced all the stuff that they're gonna be doing this year. And while I was watching, I was like, "Fuck, I want to do that too." So I was thinking of things that I want to do this year, and I don't know. Do you ever does that ever happen to you where you look at someone who's planning to do something cool and you're like, "I'm gonna do that too." Here's what I want to do.
Oh yeah, all the time.
And then you never do it.
I either never do it or forget about it.
Yeah, I started writing down a list of here's what I'm gonna do in the year 2021, and I was like, I'm not gonna do any of this shit, man. I gotta fucking find a job because I can't afford to do any of this shit.
Yeah. Yep. That does cross through my mind, but like I said, I typically forget about it more often than not.
Really? Yeah. I feel like I forget about it until I remember it and then feel real bad about myself. I'm like, oh, I could have done this. I should have done that. I should,
I don't really feel regrets about it. I'm just like, oh, that would have been cool. Oh, well.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Sorry, I had to fix my hat.
There you go. I figured.
It was really annoying because my hair was coming down beneath or in front of or behind the snapback thing. That was really fucking annoying. If y'all are watching on YouTube, you can see us and you can see what we do when we record, and this is basically it.
Just stare at each other. Although I've admitted that I only look at myself when I'm talking.
Yeah, it's really hard not to look at myself.
Although on my screen, I have 2 of me, and one of them is backwards, so it's distracting.
Yeah, I set up all this whole new way of recording episodes. So it's crazy. Hopefully it sounds okay. I did a test, but if it doesn't sound okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll fix it and maybe go back to Craig. We relieved Craig of his duties.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, we used a program through Discord that recorded, and the recorder's name was Craig. So Craig started messing up on us, so we decided to relieve him of his duties and just say, Craig, you can go be a robot somewhere else.
Yeah, Craig is no longer employed here at Bros Talking. He is no longer our producer. As of right now, we might need him back if this doesn't work out.
Yeah, we have him on retainer just in case.
Yeah, we furloughed him. as there's so many people in 2020, we furloughed Craig at the start of 2021.
Yep. Oh, you also get to see my cat Kylo. If he ever decides to make an appearance, he just had a paw come up into my face and I pushed him away.
I know. So I set up my camera is at a different angle than it usually is, and I have now started streaming this way. And this morning, my cats made an appearance, and it was great because I can just be like, "Look, my cats," and I don't have to pick them up like I usually do when people ask to see my cats on Twitch. It was great. It was a great time.
Cool. But yeah, I'm excited to try to start this and put some clips on YouTube and hopefully get some more interactions with some people.
Yeah, our YouTube's really slacking, and that's our fault. 100%
sure
our fault.
It's kind of tough building a YouTube channel during a pandemic when we're not allowed to go outside and do anything.
Yeah, we have ideas that can be fulfilled if we were allowed to, do things. But those ideas have been put on the back burner. We have some other ones though. We have an idea coming up pretty soon for YouTube videos. But this also helps us put our stuff on YouTube, and people will, they can watch it there if they want to. I don't know why they would want to watch us, just do this shit all day, but
Maybe people think we're cute.
I don't think so.
I highly doubt it, but maybe there's someone out there.
Maybe there is.
We'll see.
We should probably buy our own merch and wear it when we're doing this, huh?
Yeah.
I was gonna buy our sweatshirts, and then I realized.
Yeah, the way my camera's set up, you wouldn't even be able to see it. I'd have to do this the entire time.
I mean, just record the entire episode like that.
Standing up.
I was gonna buy ours, or buy our sweatshirt for myself. But then I had to pay rent, and I was like, well, can't do that.
That kind of important.
I was like, rent, have a place to live, or buy my own merch. And I was like,
buy a hoodie with my face on it.
Yeah. I think the people who own our apartment building would understand if I sent them an email with the sweatshirt attached to me, like, look, sir, this is what I had to do. If you couldn't tell, ladies and gentlemen, we had no really big topic for this episode. We were just kind of bullshitting.
Yeah, it's been a weird couple days in America, so this was kind of just a distraction.
Yeah, this is just two bros talking. What about whatever the heck they want to talk about? Just like the title says.
It's been a couple weird mental days. I actually indulged in some vitamins before coming on for the first time ever, I think.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, so this is me.
Weird couple mental days is a very good way to put the start of this year. Is just like mental health in 2020 was not great, and it's still starting off slow for 2021. Things are not going well right now, so it's
the reset button was never pressed.
No, it's like we're hovering over the reset button. I can feel it coming soon. Like I can feel a reset coming. I feel like once we get into like February and get into the swing of an actual year, I feel like we'll be okay.
March, when it's been a full year of this bullshit, I think that'll be when everyone just being like, all right, it's time to reset. We survived a whole year of this shit. Let's get going and move forward. That's what I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed for that.
I'm hoping by mid-February things start to feel like they did pre-pandemic. I know they probably won't like get there fully until probably like June. May, June-ish, maybe, hopefully, but
I could fall.
I could use a reset button like ASAP Rocky. I could use it real soon.
ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferg.
It's just
ASAP Mob.
Yeah, it's just been a lot, It's just been a lot. It's just been a year. It's been a fucking year, and I think we here at Bros Talking have just felt it, especially now. You know what I mean?
I think the dawn of 2021 is while it's promising, it hasn't yielded results yet. Only because we are literally 6 days in.
Yeah.
So we're 6 days into a 365-day year. I think we can hold off on some judgments of the year so far.
We still got a lot of things to look forward to in 2021, though, and I think we touched on a little bit of it at our end of our 2020 episode. So I mean that's cool, and that's. I really like having things to look forward to because I think I also talked about this last week, being sad that Christmas is over and then being like, fuck, like, what, I have nothing to look forward to. But yeah, I mean, 2021 is going to be a good year. And it's going to be a good year for Bros Talking because we're going to do a lot more things that we couldn't do in the year of 2020. Hopefully sooner rather than later. So
hopefully a lot more videos, more interactive content.
Yeah, we want to make this. My big goal, going back to what I was saying before, for watching Kind of Funny's 6th year anniversary stream, I want to be 10% of what they are right now, and that like they have like a combined 500,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So 10% of that is what? 500? 5,000?
Is it? It's 5,000, isn't it?
I want to be 1%. I want to be 1% of what they are right now. I want like that's my big goal for 2021 is for us to be able to make a name for ourselves, and that
I I think the merch will help.
Yeah, I think
maybe
so.
maybe I'll put some stickers around some random cities.
I was saying a lot of it would be if y'all enjoy this show, not this one particularly because this one's kind of just been a train wreck, but if you
I've had
enjoy,
worse.
yeah, we've had worse episodes. That's for sure. If you enjoy listening to us and we make you smile and make you laugh, share us around. That would mean the world to us, so we can grow bigger and better.
Share a post on Facebook linking to our podcast, our website. Share a post on Instagram or anything. Tag us on whatever you can, because any sort of help making this that much bigger, it'll be that much more fun for you guys to listen to if we're bigger.
Hell yeah.
Plus you could say that you started from the bottom.
Yeah,
when we make it big, you guys can be like, I was there from day one.
I was there
isn't a task to say for some big shows like that. So.
I was there from Knights at the Round Table episode 1 back in 2018.
No one was there for that.
That to date is our most played episode, probably because it's the first one.
It's the first one, and it just sat on Anchor forever.
Yeah.
We didn't. I don't think we published it anywhere other than Anchor, did we?
I think if you publish it on Anchor, it automatically gets published
to
your
feed.
Yeah. So I think it is on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
you guys could be there for the I've been there since Nick used AirPods and no microphone.
Yep, there you go. Where it sounded like Nick was on a phone call.
Yep.
If I go, so I can, a little bit of inside baseball, I can go to our episodes and I can look at like the retention of each episode and see how long the average listen time is. Mm-hmm. And for Knights of the Round Table, our episode 1, which is what our podcast was formerly called, we have it has the most listens of all time on any of our episodes, but the average listen time is 1 minute and 26 seconds.
Hell yeah, we got them hooked.
Which then going into our newest episode, which has a decent amount of listens, has an average listen of 1 hour and 4 minutes.
Which is the episode.
Yeah, which is the episode minus the ending song. So
no one wants to listen to our ending songs?
I guess not. Speaking of which, we won't be able to do that on YouTube just because.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We'll get in trouble. We should be getting in trouble, but we're not getting in trouble with Anchor.
YouTube would yell at us much harder than Spotify and Anchor,
which is
or
crazy.
Apple Podcasts and stuff. So.
But
also, if you could subscribe to us at any point, because I know Spotify doesn't allow subscription like that, but if you want to follow us, I know you could give us a like.
Yeah.
Same with I know the podcast app on Apple. You can follow us. I subscribe to us on there, so that's how I know it's possible.
I think Apple podcasts also allow you to write reviews, which help out a whole lot. We just want to make what's best for you, and if you guys have any suggestions whatsoever, let us hear them, man. Let us hear how we can be better for you, and so that we can reach that goal of being 1% of 500,000 subscribers. You know what I mean?
500.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know what we can do for you. What you guys want out of Bros Talking in 2020, which is basically what this episode has become. Our plans for the year, videos, more videos. We have one probably coming up, maybe filmed this weekend or next weekend, and we'll see. Maybe next weekend. Next weekend.
That weekend. Yeah.
Which means that'll probably be up the following week.
The week after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's basically what we've been talking about. That's basically what we want to do is we want to just make the best stuff for you guys.
Mm-hmm. We got more guests coming on eventually.
New guests too. No offense to our old guests, but we'll have some new voices that you guys have never heard before.
Some appearances and videos from our friends. Again, like Ethan said, once we're able to have lives and go back to some sort of normalcy, I think there'll be a lot more content coming out with a lot more friends of Bros Talking.
Yep. And if you want to be on an episode, hit us up.
Let us know.
Yeah.
I mean, we got topics planned, and I'm good throwing you into any topic.
Yeah.
Or if we draft things.
If you have something that you want to talk about and you think it'd be fun to discuss in a video call, hit us up and we'll talk.
I don't know if Dan listens to all the episodes, but I know he does listen to some. But if you're listening to this, Dan, this is a full-on invite to come and talk American-born actors.
I'm going to label this episode is going to be called Bros Talking Nicolas Cage, so hopefully he'll listen to this one.
I think that's a good reason for him to listen. I think.
All right, Nick. We've been rambling for a decent amount. You want to just call it? You want to call it a show?
Yeah, let's call it an episode.
All right.
If you want to follow me or talk to me about anything, whatever, regarding whatever 2021, 2020 music, anything you want to yell at me about things, NICKA023 on Twitter and Instagram. Come and yell at me.
Come and go and yell at Nick. I actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, I put our handles in our little camera boxes, and it looks kind of cool. So you're not in camera. Nope. Go that way.
I'm trying to figure it out.
There it is.
There it is.
Right,
I'm still trying to figure this backwards thing going on.
Right there, and right there. So there it is. Okay. If you want to yell at me about anything, don't, because I don't like being yelled at. But you can go to twitter.com, instagram.com/amazingasthmatic. You can go to twitch.tv/amazingasthmatic to catch all my video game streams. Trying to hit 200 followers by the end of January.
Almost there.
I'm at 160, or close to 160.
It got real dark in my room.
Yeah, it did. It's just your face. But also you can go to brostalkingpod.com, where you can catch all of our past episodes, our blogs, and all of the upcoming content that we have planned for you guys in this year 2021. We hope you are having a safe and happy new year and are just ready to fucking kill it this year. That's what we are. That's what we're doing. We hope the same for you.
I totally forgot to talk about the band that I started listening to, so there'll be the outro song.
Okay. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you don't get the outro song, so you got to go listen to this episode. You got to go listen to this episode again on podcast services or brostalkingpod.com.
The band's name is Oh Weatherly.
Oh Weatherly. To play us out.
Hey, stay safe out there, everybody.